Volatiles, the absolute top dogs of the night in Dying Light. Every player knows that feeling. You hear that scream, you turn around, and suddenly the whole world is haunting you. But here's the thing, Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2 and the Dying Light the Beast didn't give us the same monster. They look different, they move different, and they hit completely different vibes. So today, we're going to be breaking down Volatiles across the series, on how it works, how it evolved, and which version truly owns the night. Before I get into the video, I just want to say, like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Not the end of the year, I mean end of 2026. I know we can do it, we've done it before. But other than that, let's get into the video. Volatiles are the highest level mutation of the infection in Dying Light, created when the virus pushes an infected body to its final form, most extreme stage, turning them into a fast, hyper-aggressive predator that dominate the night. They're more than just strong infected, they're the apex form of the outbreak, often developing in places with heavy viral activity, like the underground nests and hives we have seen in Dying Light the Following, where the environment is packed with concentrated chemicals and volatile spores that accelerate the mutation progress. These hives act almost like breeding grounds, producing more advanced infected and giving volatile a kind of territory where they thrive. They come out only at night or in the dark, UV-free areas, because UV light is their weakness, using their speed, awareness, and relentless hunting instincts to control the night. But their biggest weakness is still the UV light, like I said, which infects them very badly, but in the future, they will become immune to UV light, making them the most diabolical apex predator of all time, which forces them back and keeps survivors from getting wiped instantly. Alright, so we're starting off strong with Dying Light 1's Volatile. A Dying Light 1's Volatile is literally a no-no. The second you see one, you know you just messed up. They're tall, super fast, and moving in a way that makes you panic straight away. Their glowing eyes in the dark are the first warning, and once those eyes lock on you, it's game over if you don't run. Their bodies are all stretched and powerful, their veins are popping out and their muscles are ripping off, and it's clear they're way above the normal infected. At night, it changed the whole feeling of the game. The street got quiet, you heard the loud scream and the boom. Your volatile is close. You also hear them breathing, which is very creepy. When they chase you, it's full of stress, because they don't slow down. They're way too quick to joke around with. They look scary, sound scary, and basically make nighttime in Haran something you should never walk into on purpose. In the Dying Light broadcast mission, the tunnel encounter hits different because it's showing the volatiles are evolving, not just random monsters. When you move through the dark tunnel, you notice they're not acting alone. They're moving like they're listening to the big one, the bigger volatile, almost like it's their leader. The way they follow its behavior and react together makes the whole moment feel way more dangerous, showing they're becoming smarter and more organized than anyone expected. If you decide to just keep going instead of interacting with the door, you have no issues and you leave the tunnel. But if you interact with the door, then you will see volatiles trying to open the door and bang on it. And some volatiles come out and look for you. And the once safe tunnel system will now have volatiles lurking, searching for you because you pissed it off. Now, on the other hand, we got Dying Light 2's volatiles. They look tough, but honestly, they're not as scary as Dying Light 1's. They move smoother and look a bit more human, with the same glowing eyes and stand out in the dark, but they don't hit the same panic feeling the first game gave us. They react fast and chase you hard, but the vibe is different. It feels more controlled and less chaotic. At night in Villador, they still pull up and make you run to UV light, but they don't give you the same "nah, I'm not going outside" energy Dying Light 1 had. They're strong, they're quick, but fear-wise, the first game did it better. Now, moving on to Dying Light the Beast, the most recent game. I live streamed the whole game and made a playlist so you can watch it in order. So check that out after this video. But now let's get back to the Volatiles. The Volatiles in Dying Light the Beast have made a comeback. Better, faster and stronger than ever. They're bigger, older looking with grey skins and more armored. They look way scarier than Dying Light 2's Volatile and bring back the chills I had in Dying Light 1. Now, I'm counting the Wraith as one, which is one of the chimeras you fight in Dying Light the Beast, that turns flipping invisible. They have the same strength, speed, and creepy sound as a normal Volatile have in Dying Light the Beast. They can turn invisible though, which isn't good. But you hit them with UV light, they come back to normal and you can see them again. A sentient volatile is basically a volatile that still has some human thoughts and emotions left, almost like their mind didn't fully die off when the virus took over. Normally, volatiles are just mindless killing machines, hunting anything that breathes. But sentient ones are different. They can think, control their rage, and sometimes even remember who they were before. This idea really came to life in Download the Following when Carl Crane meets the mother. The mother herself is a sentient volatile infected, but completely aware of what she became. She's calm, she talks, and she even controls her power, which is crazy considering what volatiles are like. By the end of Downlight the Following, Crane faces a huge choice. The mother gives him this blue liquid, says it'll set him free if he drinks it. He becomes like her sentient volatile type. He keeps his mind for a while, but his body fully transforms him into a monster. It shows the blue liquid known as the serum somehow stabilize the virus, letting the infected keep their intelligence while turning them into something more powerful. But the catch is, the human part fades over time. So while Crane became a sentient volatile, it's not a blessing, it's a curse. He's no longer a human, but not just a monster either. He's something in between. That's honestly one of the darkest and most tragic ending in the whole series. Now, the honorable mention is my boy Bolter. Bolters in Dying Light are the opposite of a volatile. They're weak, scared, and only come out at night to grab chemicals and food off the ground. They don't fight you at all. The second they see you, they turn around and run for their life. Their biggest weakness is that they're super easy to scare off and barely have any health. So one mistake and they're gone. But their main pro is the stuff they drop. Bolter tissue is one of the best crafting ingredients in the game, especially early on. So even though they're harmless, catching one at night is worth it because they're good loot that they give. But the thing is, as soon as they get scared of you, they're called volatiles. I haven't seen one in Dying Light the Beast yet and in Dying Light 2, but I barely played Dying Light 2, so that's probably the reason why. Now, in my opinion, from all the Dying Light variants, I think that the Dying Light the Beast's volatile are the most badass and savage ones. I mean, come on, they literally kill you in 2 hits in the beginning of the game. Their eyes look so red and they give me chills. And also, their muscular form is just insane. I just can't do it. Because of these volatiles, I'm scared of to even go outside at night. The same vibe I got in Dying Light 1, which is very great and I love it. But at the end of the day, I like Dying Light the Beast better. Dying Light 1 will be second and Dying Light 2 will be last. And that's pretty much it for the volatile across the Dying Light. We've seen how they've evolved, how they act, and how each version hits different. Dying Light 1's volatile is a classic no-no. Dying Light 2 is smoother but not as scary. And honestly, the one from Dying Light the Beast is my favorite. But at the end of the day, it's my opinion, so drop a comment below on which volatile you think is the craziest. And also, like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. This is just the beginning. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of 2026. I know it's a big goal, but hey, I know we can do it. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, peace.